What made you decide that you wanted to start your own firm?
Yeah. Well, really interesting. I was asked by K-State to come up and do some critiques, which means I actually get to be a professor of some college students for a day, where I sit in on their studio classes, and I get to sit there across from these students and say, so tell me a little bit about your project. Why do you like your project? What are you doing about your project? And so forth. And that experience with those kids again, I'd been out about 10 years. I've been working as an architect. I was licensed and so forth. But when I saw the kids' passion for the craft of what they were doing, I just sort of felt like I wanted to be more about that in my own practice. And it sort of inspired me, along with just an inside burning passion to be an entrepreneur. My grandfathers on both sides of my family were both entrepreneurs.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my grandfather on my dad's side he had a men's clothing store up by Kansas City, actually in Ottawa, and sold suits to professors at KU. And was really, So, and in fact, he was one of the first, when I first talked about opening a business, he said the first thing I should do is join the chamber.
Oh, very nice.
Make sure you join the chamber.
Agree.
He was always a member. In fact, he was president of the chamber in Ottawa several times, and just a really great man. And he had this little men's clothing store for 40 years and just loved it. Every time I went there, the smell of it, I just loved the whole process.
Did you have to work there?
No, I never worked there.
Right.
Maybe I dusted a little bit, maybe as a little kid or something, but that's about it.
Okay.
But we always had a great time. And watching him run his business with his wife, my grandma, that was just it was inspiring watching them just live their life and do their thing. And then on my mom's side of the family, my grandfather on my mom's side was a farmer, rancher, and again, just an entrepreneur in his own right, and ran his farm and his ranch. And both of them it was just fun to watch them talk about business, talk about living life, being a really great member of their communities and enjoying life and providing for their families, but also for others that would work for them from time to time. So I just love that whole aspect and I just got that bug.